welcome to the special edition of GC360. I'm Hannah Kreiner.
And I'm Caroline Jones. It's Junior Day.
The Milledgeville police have charged a suspect with 2 counts of burglary in connection with a Spider-Man-like break-in at the Milledgeville Mall in February. The culprit made quite a mess of things. GC360's Jenna Howard has the story.
The Milledgeville Police Department has charged a suspect for the burglary at the Milledgeville Mall on February 26th. Jonathan Matthew Krupke fit the overall description of the suspect seen in mall surveillance. He was taken into custody after police searched his residence on a search warrant issued in connection with a separate residential burglary. On February 26th at 4:24 a.m., officers responded to an alarm going off at the K Jewelers. No signs of forced entry were discovered until Lieutenant Etta Gray of the Milledgeville Police Department opened the mall at 7:49 a.m. She found a makeshift rope dangling from an open skylight near the J.C. Penney. Employees at Stage 1, a salon inside the mall, saw this broken skylight when they came into work the next morning. Major R.M. Hill with the MPD said the suspect broke through the glass, possibly with a saw, before lowering a 100-foot extension cord. The makeshift rope ended up being too short, and in surveillance video recovered from the scene, the suspect is seen falling a few feet to the floor. After composing himself, he tries cutting through the metal security gate at the K Jewelers before an alarm scares him away. We caught up with Abby Downs, a Belk department store employee, while she discussed the break-in with a customer.
The break-in in the mall. Here! This mall.
What they did? Why they do this?
They tried to break into K Jewelers by shimmying down a rope. They couldn't get in. Then they tried to break into the mall door over here. Couldn't get in there either. Then they left. They got him on camera, but they don't.
After being taken into custody, Krupke was transported to the police department for further investigation and later charged with 2 counts of burglary. This is Jenna Howard reporting for GC360.
GC's Bobcat Thunder has a new look. That's the result of the work of one talented art student who won a contest, and with it, the right to have her work displayed on GC apparel sold at the campus bookstore. For her efforts, the artist opted for a one-time payment of $1,000. Reporter Alex Mason caught up with the artist of the now famous artsy Bobcat.
Holding the title as a liberal arts university, Georgia College has many creative students. Georgia College graduate student Kelly Self is using her creativity for GC's benefit. Because she won GC's Alumni Art Show contest, her artsy Bobcat illustration is now featured on GC's apparel.
I wanted to do something that was sort of like related to the school, and the only abstract thing related to the school is, of course, the Bobcat. And I couldn't do the exact Bobcat because that's a copyrighted image, and so I did sort of a rendition of it, sort of like Windows XP screensaver in addition to it.
Kelly spends her free time designing various graphics. She is dual majoring in art and psychology. However, her passion for art and design has been an important factor throughout her life. GC360 wanted to see the artsy Bobcat in action, so we made a trip to the downtown Barnes & Noble bookstore. The artsy Bobcat design is placed on Georgia College t-shirts, coffee mugs, and posters. Kelly's design has been a hit on campus. Students have noticed the new design on GC apparel and are seeing it as a new trend. Supervisor of Barnes & Noble, Susan Burgamy, has seen it all in her 16 years at GC, but notes that Kelly's design has definitely been a success.
Oh yeah, this is our second shipment of the t-shirts, so the shirts are going real good.
From designing GC's new clothing line to freelancing on her own, Kelly Self does it all. I'm Alex Mason reporting for GC360.
Welcome to GC360 Entertainment. I'm Emily Burke. GC's jazz band, music, dance, and theater departments collaborated last week to produce Anything Goes. G360's Becca Schaff got behind the scenes and has a report for us.
Broadway has come to Milledgeville, after a fashion anyway. After extensive rehearsals, like the one you're seeing here, the Georgia College Theater Department put on a production of Cole Porter's musical, Anything Goes. It was a night full of tap dancing, swing dancing, and timeless songs. After those rehearsals, the performance ran for 5 days, from February 18th through the 22nd in Russell Auditorium. The production celebrates a play that debuted 81 years ago. A new version of Anything Goes won a Tony Award for Best Revival of a Musical in 2011. The creative team behind the musical was made up of Dr. Amy Penny as director and Dr. Cliff Towner as music director.
So the opportunity to collaborate with my colleagues, with students from other departments and so forth, has been the most joyful part for me, outside of actually performing the musical, of course.
They wanted this to be a part of Georgia College's homecoming celebration. It's the first time in Georgia College history that the theater department, jazz band, and dance program have all worked together. The musical starred students such as Elizabeth Coleman, Tavari Mirshal, Maria Barber, and Preston Watson. The production was choreographed by Georgia College students such as one, Ashton Antonezzi.
The hardest part for me for this experience would be having to think about them singing and what movement would work best with them singing and holding long notes and their ranges and everything.
One of the leads from the performance is Preston Watson, who played Lord Evil in Oakley. Preston is a Georgia College grad student.
All in all, I really think this show kind of set a new bar for the theater department.
If you liked Anything Goes, the theater department will be debuting their rendition of Romeo and Juliet next month in the Black Box Theater. This is Becca Schaff reporting for GC360.
Thanks for tuning in to G360 Entertainment. That's all we've got for this week. I'm Emily Burke. Now back to the anchors.
That's all for this special Junior Day edition of GC360. I'm Hannah Kreiner.
And I'm Caroline Jones. Thanks for watching.
Okay.